All right, is everybody in the courtroom?
Waiting for the judge.
Waiting for the judge. All right. As soon as the judge comes in, everybody rise. All right. As soon as the judge starts making his way, everybody stand up.
Yep, I got my bailiff.
Yep.
You got that.
Hey, as soon as AK stand up, that scientist gonna punch the shit out his ass.
Stove off on his ass. As soon as he stand up, the motherfucker gonna smoke his
As soon as he
ass.
stand up, he gonna beat the shit out of
All
AK.
right. Order in the court.
I'm
Order
about
in the court.
order in the court. Yeah, I'm about to pull up. Order in the court.
All rise for the honorable Shay.
Oh, shiny head ass. Fool.
Hey,
All right, y'all may be seated. Appreciate that.
You guys stream it?
Look on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
All right. So today is, let's see, Sunday, December 15th. We are here regarding the case of BMF 40s, otherwise known as Steve Starkey, versus Detective Rigormotis and Lieutenant Spy. Now, Steve, will you be representing yourself, or do you have a lawyer?
I'm the lawyer for JD.
Oh, you're the lawyer for JD. Okay. All right, Steve, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I understand now. And Detective Rigormotis, Lieutenant Spy, do you guys have a lawyer? Does the LSPD have a defense attorney?
We did. I don't know if he's showing up or not. If he doesn't, we will be representing ourselves.
Hey, well, it's
Your
8
Honor,
o'clock. It's about to be
Honor.
court time. Is he showing up or not?
Your Honor. Our appointed defense attorney. He has
It'll probably
has
take a
a-
while, I guess, and say no.
he has a history.
Okay.
Listen, Your Honor.
No, did I miss?
Sir, you may need to. Can you
Are
take a
you
seat,
at home?
sir?
Hey,
Yes.
Shay,
Yeah, I'm
hey,
at home right now.
Hey, Benz, can you send JD send Spaz an invite?
Yeah, J Dot, just don't. We in
Your
session
Honor.
now.
May I speak?
Yeah. Excuse me, bailiff. Could you just go ahead and bring that man forward?
sorry for interruption.
No, that man in the suit over there. Baptized. This guy right over there.
You listen slow ass baby.
Yeah, go ahead and bring him over.
Slow ass bailiff. What the fuck?
Hey, I need order in the court. I don't want to hold you in contempt, sir. You're speaking out of turn. Yes. What's going on? This Detective Bands, right?
Yes, sir. What's going on, Your Honor? We actually had an appointed defense attorney. He couldn't make it due to a fatal accident. So if need be, I will be representing my officers today.
Objection, conflict of interest.
Sorry, Attorney Penguin, can you step forward, please?
That's me. I'm Starkey.
That's Starkey, Your Honor.
All right, so my bad. Starkey, come through. Okay. So you wanted you were the one that had the objection. What's going on?
There's a conflict of interest. He's their boss, so anything that they say, he's just gonna side with them. So that's just a no-go at the point.
I'm their
Time being.
supervisor.
That's their boss. Again,
Exactly,
conflict.
their boss.
All right. Well, in this point in time, sir, I will have to agree with the people on this side. You do not have a viable lawyer. You set an appointment. Your lawyer did not make it. It's out of my hands, sir. I apologize.
No worries. He will be here for the next court hearing.
For sure. All right. So we could go ahead and get started. Now it's come to my attention that today we are here representing JD, and Steve Starkey is representing JD on a couple different cases going on. I assume that you guys wanted to sue the police department. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So how we're gonna go about this is I'm gonna give you guys exactly a minute 30 seconds for opening statements. I'll let the jury hear what you guys I'll let the jury hear what you guys have to say. So we'll start off with Attorney Starkey, and then we'll go towards one of you guys, and y'all should figure out who's gonna speak because it could only be one of y'all. And then we'll go ahead and get started.
Yo, Mike,
Hey, hold on.
Can we have everybody mute up besides the ones that's going to talk? Because as you're talking, it's like a real bad echo that I'm hearing.
yeah,
So
but can I get an invite to the facility?
Absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead. Everybody mute up. You feel me? All y'all mute up. Give me a sec. I'm gonna send you an invite. And then Attorney Starkey, the floor is yours.
May I approach the bench?
Yep.
Righty. So, we're here today because my client over here was brutally assaulted by these two officers. He was doing his job. He was video recording. He works for the pub, like the whatever that's called, fuck, paparazzi, you know what I mean? Those type of people. So he's the press. So he's taking in on coverages on police officers and how they do their daily jobs. And this detective over here decided to get very angry with my client and try to force him out of the vicinity. So my client, he backed up, and this detective kept pressing him and kept pressing him and kept pressing him, then decided to take him in on false charges of disorderly conduct, which my client was complying with every order that the detective was giving him to back up. Then he was tased. He's an unarmed man, had nothing going on, no problems, no issues, and he was tased. Then they placed him in cuffs and wrongfully searched him and everything. And as they were bringing him to the vehicle, detective again pulled his taser out when my client was cuffed and tased him again. Mind you, that's 2 taser shots with no medical attention. That's very dangerous. Fast forward a bit, they put him in the car and they took him to the station. Mind you, no medical attention at all was even given, nor his Miranda rights were even read. So we all know what the law is. If you do not read the Miranda rights, anything he said cannot be used against him in the court of law.
Objection.
So that was a failed thing by the officers there. And then once he
15
got to the
seconds, Starkey.
station, yes, once he got to the station, Lieutenant Spy was given orders from Chief Booknight to tase him again while in cuffs, and he was complying to walk into the station. That's all, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you for that. Now, Detective Rigormotis, Lieutenant Spy, have you guys deliberated on who wants to speak?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and speak first.
All right. You may step forward.
Good evening, Judge. Good evening to people. Good evening to everyone else here. Thank you for showing up. I would like to point out that everything that me and my fellow officer over here have done was within the books. We was doing a simple traffic stop to a man hitting another man's vehicle. And the man had several drugs on him. So we was doing just a simple traffic stop. And I had a man approach us. And he kept just saying, good boy this, good boy that. And I wanted to point out too that the tasers we use are X26 and M26. They're not that hard. They don't give nothing more than a freaking little tase that puts you on the floor. It's not like they're string tasers where we can keep hitting you. They're just deploys and it's on you. That's it. Another thing too, as I gave him instructions to back up, he did not listen. He just kept coming forward, pressing up on me, making me nervous, which is why my taser was deployed. And as I tased him, put him in cuffs, rightfully detained, he stepped away and said he was not detained. And as I kept telling him he was detained, he just kept moving away from me as I'm pulling him closer. And now, as I tell him one more time, sir, please stop walking away from me. You're detained. He goes to go walk away again. And that's when I think my other officer over here has tased him again. And now he starts to listen a little bit. And then I tell him to go into the car, and then more good boy stuff keeps coming out his mouth. And then he did not want to get into the car, so then another taser was deployed.
Alrighty. You have about 10 more seconds left.
The 10 seconds I'll use is just, we did not do anything aggressive as he is saying. Everything we did was in the books. He was not complying. And we do have solid evidence that will back us up on that.
All right. Thank you for that. You may have a seat, Detective Rigormotis.
May I object his statement?
No, sir. This is the opening remarks. You may not object.
We signed
All
an oath,
right,
correct?
sir. Please. Can I run my courthouse? Thank you. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and review. Sir, just have a seat, please. All right. I'm gonna review the evidence. I've had a chance to review the evidence in my back office while everybody was gathering over here. I'll give the jury a quick synopsis. Before I get into all of that, Detective Rigormotis, Lieutenant Spy, am I correct in understanding that you have no evidence, you have no body cam footage or anything like that of the incident?
Got body cam footage from our chief of police, who is not here today, but he did submit the evidence for me.
Alrighty. I don't see the evidence in the ticket. All I see is Starkey's evidence. So
I'm gonna send it through right now.
it's too late. The court's already in session. He should have been. I gave everybody ample enough time. Um, so right now I have for the jury I have witness statements from two different witnesses. Were you able to submit a list of names? And
Yes.
you don't have to say the names out loud. I understand. Just
One
were
of
you able
them
to
is
do
an
that?
anonymous witness statement. The other one is not. The other two are not. So there's
Okay.
a victim impact statement and then a written statement from a witness that wanted to stay anonymous due to the fear of what could be the outcome after court, depending on what happens.
Okay. If this case does go into trial, I will need that name of that witness, even though I understand that he wishes to remain anonymous. I will need it
As long as it
just for the
stays
court.
between you, as long as it stays with you, then we can gladly set that up.
For sure, for sure. Of course. It will not leave the confines of this courthouse. Um,
Sounds good.
all right. So currently right now I see I have a video. It looks pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I do see that the evidence has been submitted, but it has been submitted a little late on Detective Rigormotis's behalf. Now, let me ask you something. What do you want? You didn't explain what you want.
So
Are
here,
you
what our plan is here today is we are going to be suing Rigormotis for $75,000, and on top of that, we will be suing Hazy or what Lieutenant Spy for 50,000. Altogether, conclusively, it'll be $125,000.
okay? Okay. Um. So that's I have the evidence that Detective Rigormotis has sent over. I'm reviewing that right now as we speak, just to see what that looks like. But it
Your
has
Honor,
been submitted late.
Your Honor, if I may, that evidence would become admissible in court since it was submitted after you had already closed the deadline.
It's good. I'm gonna object on that. It's an
Absolutely.
objection. You
Um,
cannot introduce evidence in the court while trial's going or court's in session. It's too late.
that is correct. And Detective Rigormotis said that what they're saying is absolutely 100% true. With that being said, so I see that there's only one evidence laid out is the taser video of your client getting tased by two officers. I clearly see that it's Detective Rigormotis as well as Lieutenant Spy. Um, Now, in terms of the settlement, we can this does look like a case that's fit for trial, but unfortunately, you haven't submitted any type of evidence. Otherwise, I would have been happy to move this forward for trial. But because there was no evidence on the other side of the party, I cannot move it to trial. Now, with that being said, I myself have served in the military back in my heyday when I had a head full of hair. And I know exactly how much it is to be stunned by a taser. Okay. Being stunned by a taser isn't nearly as bad as how the police statement has made it out to be. I don't think that the sum of $125,000 was that the total? 75,000, another what, 45?
Correct, sir?
Okay, so I don't believe that sum is a fair estimate as to the medical damages. Can you provide a medical bill of any sort? Did he go to the hospital at all after he was
He was
tased?
he was not taken to the hospital. They held him in cell, so there was no medical attention given to my client. That's where that problem comes in, because when you get hit 3 times with a taser, even once, there's supposed to be EMS on scene to treat him and to make sure that his vitals are good, his blood pressure's good, and his heart's beating at a normal pace. None of that was done. He was just taken right to the station, and even at station, like I said, was tased again. So yeah, we don't have that because he wasn't dealt with properly.
All right. All right. And Detective Rigormotis and Lieutenant Spy, one of you can answer. Um, was there any type of medical attention given when he was apprehended into the police station?
From my knowledge, no. But from what I know, he was not requesting any.
Okay. Well, for future references, even if somebody doesn't request medical attention, if he did get tased 3 times, he should get some medical attention. Especially if he's under your care and you've brought him and apprehended him. Uh, we are human beings at the end of the day, and you all know my stance on treating inmates fairly. Now, with that being said, again, like I said, I do know how it feels to be tased. Looking at your client right now, he seems like a grown man. He doesn't look like he has any type of damages. I don't think that the sum of the 125,000 is still fair at this point in time. I will settle if you know what I'm saying. I think that this case could be dismissed, and we could sue them both for a total sum of $85,000. I think that would be more than fair, and that should be fair for your client as well.
All right, could we take a 5-minute recess so I can discuss with my client?
Yep, absolutely.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Come with me, JD.
No worries.
JD, go to do you have a cell
Everybody,
phone?
we're gonna have a 5-minute recess. Y'all can go ahead and do your thing. We're
BMF,
gonna
go to
meet
the
back at 8:21 exactly. All right. Anybody that's not in this courtroom at by 8:21, you will not be allowed in.
BMF,
JD,
go
go
to
to
our
your chat.
Discord.
Yeah,
BMF, go
JD,
Hey,
to
yo,
our Discord.
Yo,
JD, go to
BP,
your
switch
chat.
over to Chamberlain.
yo, Starkey, I'm gonna go there with y'all.
Detective Rigor Mortis and Lieutenant Spy, police radio. uh, where you at, Spy?
I'm on my way.
Okay. You need a cigarette?
Yo, can somebody let Shay know to
At least no soda. At least.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a smoke break. That was intense.
could one of y'all tell Shay to let me in
Yeah, I
the
got you.
facility?
I got you. We're just on
Alright.
recess right now.
That's what I'm trying to join now.
Yeah, let me tell him right now. Matter of fact, hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, 8:22.
Shay,
Nobody allowed back inside.
All right.
Shay, what's his name? Needs an invite to the facility. Sunday something. Sunday something.
All right, Sunday something. I sent him up.
Yes, sir.
So Smoke
I'm a
Knight, but
witness.
he's not
I know
here.
what happened. I'm a witness. I just don't have evidence.
That's good. We're just gonna get them with the Rico case. I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
know.
got
That's what I'm
picks on
saying. I knew we
plenty
were
of
gonna
that.
take the L on this, but we're gonna get them 1,000 times harder.
Wait,
Trust me.
wait.
We would have
But
took the L, and I
we
knew we
had
had
a
to send the
trained medic.
evidence if our lawyer was here too.
We had a trained medic look at him.
Oh
I
yeah, about the
only
lawyer
got like
situation.
over 50,000.
I thought you
I only
guys
got over
would be able to
50,000.
handle yourselves out there. Oh shit.
Trust me, I get nervous talking in front of a judge.
So
Trust me,
our
I get
evidence
nervous.
didn't
I
go
had
through
to
because it
check
was
more
submitted
stuff.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they wouldn't do it.
well, now we know for the Rico case. This was really just a test run for how the Rico was gonna go. I wanted to see how they would operate under these circumstances. So we'll have everything come to Rico. Trust me, we'll get all
Yeah.
that money back and then some.
So I'll be there for the Rico case, just as a
When is the
whoever
Rico
need
case?
me to be.
Uh, whenever this is resolved, we'll schedule a date that's best for everybody. Let's start heading back to the courtroom though.
You know where apartment 12 is?
Or what?
Not Nigerian Gambino on their ass. I don't give a fuck. They don't know what to do.
Let's go back to the courtroom.
Alright. That was funny.
Shay, can you invite me back in?
Fuck.
What the hell?
God damn it.
Give him a second. He'll be back in here.
Sent you an invite.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Y'all looking like Brandon Knight on the fast break with them layups, nigga. That shit crazy. Y'all just smoked that shit.
This would do that where to the goddamn
Huey,
court
just
day.
take a seat in the back row, wherever you see a seat available.
Back row.
Yeah.
Back row.
And please next time just wear a court attire. We don't like hoodlums.
Oh shit.
I get another. I'm
This
sorry.
ain't my case. This ain't my case. Nigga.
I need an invite too.
He do got this shit on. I ain't gonna lie. He do got this shit on.
Talk to me now.
Hey, Your Honor, can you get that guy searched up there for any firearms? He's looking a little suspicious.
All right. Order. Recess is over. All right, we'll continue with the court case and the proceedings. So the time is 8:21. The case is the people versus Lieutenant Spy and Detective Rigormotis. Now, I believe attorney Steve, you can go ahead and step forward. You were the one that called the recess. That what's
Yes,
going on?
sir.
Talk to me.
So me and my client had some time to discuss on your offer. We like the offer, but we'd like to add something on there, so we're gonna counter it. We will take 85,000 in the settlement, but we would also like these two officers, detective and lieutenant, to be suspended without pay for 2 weeks and go through extensive first aid and taser training again. I think that is it's very normal, depending on all the situations where no medical attention was given and the amount of times taser was deployed.
2 days would be 2 weeks.
Okay. For sure. Go ahead and sit down. All right. Now, that's perfect. We had a chance to hear everybody out. We've laid out terms. I think that Attorney Starkey has brought out multiple different valid points within his argument, and because the defense had no sufficient evidence to back up their claims, it's really hard for me to be able to see a case for you guys. With that being said, before I deliberate my sentencing, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for closing statements between the both of you, starting with Detective Rigormotis representing both you and Lieutenant Spy, and then we'll move on to Attorney Starkey representing his client. So, Detective Rigormotis, if you want to say any closing words or remarks, you can go ahead, step up. You have a minute 30 seconds, starting now.
All right. I think this was a very good court case. I understand that we messed up on our side and not on what we did. I believe we are innocent. I don't think that we don't need to go on no 2-week leave. We did everything we needed to do within the books, but I respect the payout. I know we messed up not giving any evidence, but it was a good court case. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy getting off my ass for once. But that's all I really got to say. I don't need a minute
I'd just
30.
like to remind you that if you could mind your language in the courtroom, we don't use
Yeah.
such vocabulary in here.
I was just raised in a rough, place. But that's all I gotta say. Thank you to the people. Thank you to my people. We'll see everyone very soon.
Alrighty. And Attorney Starkey, if you'd like to say some closing remarks, if you have any.
Nothing more, Your Honor.
All right. So, in the court case of the people versus Detective Rigormotis and Lieutenant Spy, I hereby sentence Detective Rigormotis and Lieutenant Spy as well. I commissioned the Detective Rigormotis and Lieutenant Spy as well as the LSPD to offer a settlement check of $85,000. Detective Rigormotis, Lieutenant Spy, I also do agree with Attorney Starkey in his remarks of saying that you do require first aid training as well as proper training for handling inmates. With that being said, I think 2 weeks suspension, no pay would be good for y'all. Give you a chance. I also am writing down in my notes over here that during those 2 weeks, mandatory training sessions for how to properly handle inmates, how to properly administer first aid, as well as proper gun safety and taser control. With that being said, court is adjourned. All right, we'll go ahead and break up for now. If there's no other cases or anything of that nature that anyone wants to bring forward, we'll go ahead and break that down, and yeah, we'll continue next forward. Attorney Starkey, good work today, as well as your client. I apologize on behalf of the LSPD for what happened to y'all. Y'all go ahead, enjoy the settlement check. Don't spend it all in one place. As for the LSPD, I expect better for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the faces of our community. So y'all two gentlemen, during your 2 weeks, y'all have a lot to think about. With that being
Thank you, Your
said,
Honor.
court is now adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
Defense Attorney Starkey, you want to just meet me on the side real quick over here?
Continue walking.
Defense Attorney Starkey.
Go to the office.
Yeah, Bill, it's fine. If you don't mind just clearing out the courthouse, you know what I'm saying? We'll
Defense Attorney Starkey.
Yeah.
Let me just pull you off to the side over here real quick.
For sure.
Yeah. I just want to say excellent case, excellent work. Okay, I want to shake your hand myself. I just want to say you better get your briefcase ready because we're coming in and we're coming in hot. I will be seeing you in court this week.
Is that a threat, detective?
Great work.
Is that a threat? Great work. Is that a threat, detective? It's your best bet to continue walking. Don't say that stupid stuff. We don't want something like that happening. Can you exit here, please?
Good boy.
You exit the room. Thank you.
Hey, SBG, exotic court is over. Y'all go ahead and exit the premises.
We got anything else after this, or are we good? More court cases?
Like I said, you'll be seeing me this week.
I think that was it for the court case. Yeah, that was it for the court cases for this week. So that's adjourned for now. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Good shit. Word too. Good. That was a good case on both sides. You feel me?
We'll be back.
Yeah,
We'll be
good
back,
shit.
Judge. We'll be back.
Yeah, PD sold. I ain't gonna lie. PD, y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, y'all gotta.
I knew we were gonna take the L on this one. It's fine. It's fine. We'll take the L.
Yo, yeah, y'all sold, bro. Like they came in
laugh.
crazy. They came in ready.
I need to invite to the facility shit.
So
The
yeah,
court
that
is
shit
over.
over.
Court is over.
This court is over. Court is adjourned.
All right. You're welcome for paying you each
The fuck y'all
$20,000.
motherfuckers doing in my office, nigga?
You're welcome for paying you each $25,000. I just realized I lost so much money from blowing up y'all cars.
They gonna send us that money, right?
Of course.
Yeah, they gonna send y'all the bread. It's gonna come from either the LSPD or them personally. But if they don't send the bread within what, like a
A
week,
lot of things are gonna happen.
3 days, we'll do 3 days. They
By the
both
time their
rich, they valid.
suspension is up, it should be sent.
For sure.
I would like to sue somebody.
Y'all, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Dip out this courtroom, bro. We in the judge's office, bro.
OD, get the fuck out of my office, y'all. Y'all niggas is tweaking.
Yo, go to Rancho Chat. Go to Rancho.
All right.
Yo, Ash, if you don't get your bum ass off that chair, bro,
I gotta get out.
me not.
Evidence I stacked is all recent.
Ain't nothing crazy, niggas. Court is over, nigga. I'm about to change my fit so I don't look like this for tonight.
Wait, we won or we lost?
You lost.
Oh yeah, the cops. Yeah, obviously y'all lost.
Let's dance.
Let me get some fucking snacks. Hey, y'all want some snacks? Y'all could talk to Tracy or Rolando at the front desk. You feel me?
No band.
Fuck yeah, you guys did a good job.
Nah, niggas did a really good job. I ain't even gonna
Bro, I
lie.
had the evidence too, man. Fuck.